Let me tell you guys, I have a lot of fun by myself in my house all day. But I have some really big, exciting news that I want to share with you. But first, before I dig into it, I just want to share where I'm currently at. And not really necessarily location-wise. I mean, yeah, I'm in Florida, but really where I'm at, where I've been at with my career and my life and my purpose and my mission, because it has definitely evolved the past 3 years. So as some of you guys may know, I've been in the personal training industry for the past 10 years. I can confidently say I have seen it all. I've seen people who've worked their ass off in the gym and get no results. I've seen people who have restricted themselves on diets only to lead them with more health issues down the road. And, I've seen a small percentage of women who, they get their nutrition right, they get their physical activity right, and they do get to their ideal size and their ideal weight. However, there's still something missing for them. And that is because there's still a void that they don't truly love themselves. So over the past two-ish years, I've really been combining all of my knowledge in all these different areas, from personal training to nutrition to personal development and self-worth, and molding it into this beautiful program on what I teach with my clients now with Nourishing and Flourishing. We take all these different bodies, our emotional body, our physical body, and our spiritual body, and we combine them together, because at the end of the day, we are an ecosystem. And if we are just focusing on one of those bodies, then we're never going to be fully satisfied. So I've been working with handfuls of clients, going through the one-on-one journey of really healing their relationship with themselves and with their food. And the results have been amazing, and it's been so fulfilling. And I really feel like, this is what we're all striving towards while we're, working out 7 times a week, or, we're not eating pizza on the weekends because we're so focused on our goals, which they all have a time and a place. However, we want to feel more connected. We want to feel more aligned with ourselves. We want to be able to trust ourselves. And ultimately that lack of trust stems from all these layers that we've put on ourselves over the past years. And now it's learning how to, peel them back a little bit and be a little bit more loving and get more into our heart and out of our head. So as I've been going through this journey with my clients, I also noticed something, and that was how, especially now with everything going on in the world, we crave connection, we crave community, we crave a desire to be able to know each other on a deeper level. Yet we don't really know how to, because we're so we've been so programmed to, talk through a screen, or, to just go on social media, and we think that we know people's lives, and we don't ask questions about how they're actually doing. And the more people I talk to about this, the more they agree. We all want to be more connected with one another. We just don't really know how, and we're not in a space. We kind of forgot how. I was actually talking with someone previously this week, and when everything happened and we were actually able to communicate with one another and be outside, I forgot how to communicate. I was like, how do I hold a conversation? And, we're not meant to be that. We're emotional beings. We're also here to be together with one another and communicate and be in that sense of connection. So I'm excited to announce that I'm going to be launching my Nourishing and Flourishing group program, and it is going to be starting in October. And so my intention for this is really just to, do everything I do with one-on-one with my clients, but now bringing in community and really being able to connect with one another, and also to realize that we're not alone. Typically with what you're going through, whether that is, with self-worth, or with your nutrition, or with your weight, or with limiting beliefs, you're not alone in that. And I think it's so powerful when we can come together, when we can support one another and lift each other up, because ultimately that's when we rise. That's when we trust ourselves, because other people are seeing who we really are beneath all of our layers. And so this is your invitation. This is your invitation, and I am inviting you to be a part of Nourishing and Flourishing's group program, and to really explore new depths for yourself, and to really be in communication with other women, and really get connected to the people that are in the world, as well as get connected to yourself. maybe for the first time or maybe for the 15th time, and just really establishing like who you really are and what you really want in the world and for your life and for your family. Because ultimately, like, we only have one life, unless you believe in reincarnation, which I'm not going down that rabbit hole. But sometimes we really think that like, oh, in my next life, I'll get to that. Like, yeah, that's a good idea, and I should be doing that. And I know deep down, like, I do want to have a better relationship with myself. But in my next life, like, dude, taking the time is just it's too much, right? And I mean, hey, I'm guilty. Like, I'm the first one to say, like, I will definitely say that I've been in that situation before where I feel like I can just push it off. But this is your invitation. So I would love to have a conversation with you, see if you qualify for it. I only have 10 spots available, and actually 3 of them got taken up already, so there's only 8. So if this is something that really resonates within you, if you're like, okay, you know, I'm desiring this, I'm desiring more connection to myself, like, now is the time. Now is the time to jump on it. And, you know, we're heading into the holidays. And so really ask yourself, how do you want to end 2021? And sometimes we think like, oh, in the new year, I'll restart. But really, how you prep up to this new year is how the next year is going to go. So might as well finish this year strong and really put yourself in a position where you're going to be growing and connecting with others. So if this, again, only if it aligns with you, please DM me, reach out. Let's have a conversation. Let's see if you qualify, if this would even be a good fit. And if not, maybe I could lead you to a book or to another program or whatever that may look like. So thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. If you listened to this far, I appreciate you. You are seen, you are loved, and let's have a conversation. So keep enjoying your day, and I'll talk to you soon.